What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 14 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 14 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $300 just yesterday, and another member who won $100 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, a link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than Josiah Gray for 4.5 pitcher strikeouts, and this one is for less. Now we look at Josiah Gray, we've actually seen him go on the under in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. On top of this, they do also face off against Baltimore in this matchup, which should have him actually go more likely on the under. His average over the last 5 is 4.4, which is just below this line as well, so he hasn't been playing great getting close to this line, and I do believe he will probably go likely on the under here. And also on top of that, a lot of the bookies think so, as the more favorable outcome is for someone like Josiah Gray to go on the under here, especially against Baltimore. So with all those signs pointing towards him going on the under, we are sticking to it. So Josiah Gray 4.5 pitcher strikeouts for less, I think is an absolute steal. Again, to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than a great player, and this is none other than Hunter Greene. Now when it comes to Hunter Greene, another fantastic pitcher, and this one is for 6 pitcher strikeouts, and this one actually is for more. Now you look at Hunter Greene and his last 5, we've actually seen him go on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. On top of this, 2 of them were actually pushes, but it does show his consistency that he is able to get very close to this line, which is what we like to see, especially for someone like Hunter Greene. Now they do face off against Cleveland in this matchup, and that should be more of an easier matchup for him to be able to go on the over here. Now his average over the last 5 is also 7.8, which is significantly over the line, which is what we like to see. And because of those reasons, with all signs pointing towards the over, we are sticking to what is actually being said as well. So Hunter Greene, 6 pitcher strikeouts for more, I think is a great pick overall. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Joey Chessy. Now this is none other than 4.5 pitcher strikeouts, and this one actually is for less. Now when we look at Joey, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see. On top of this, they do face off against Miami. Now they most recently just did play Miami, and Joey was able to get 5 pitcher strikeouts, but we do believe that is a little bit too close to this line. We are expecting Miami to make quite a few adjustments in order for, them to actually play a lot better in this next matchup. And because of those reasons, we could see Joey actually go on the under in the second matchup, where Miami tend to actually, develop and really develop different strategies coming into it. So his average over the last 5 is also 3.2, which is well under the line as well. So with all those signs pointing towards the under, we are sticking to it in that sense. Now on top of this, Joey just has been on a little bit of a slump, and even when he has gone over, as you see over the last 5, he's only just made it over by 0.5. So we do believe more of the favorable outcome is definitely that under, and we are sticking to it. So Joey Chessy, 4.5 pitcher strikeouts for less, I think is a great pick overall. So getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Zac Eflin. Now when it comes to Zac Eflin, obviously he's a great player, and this is another great pick as well, and this is 5.5 pitcher strikeouts, and this one actually is for more. Now we look at Zac Eflin, we've actually seen him go on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. On top of that, they do face off against Boston, and he was able to go over on the Boston game in the most recent one on September 6th, where he actually had 7 pitcher strikeouts. So we should be able to see him do that once again in this matchup, and shouldn't have too much trouble there. Even the time he did go under, he only missed it by 1.5, so it definitely does show that Zac Eflin is a great and consistent pitcher when it comes to strikeouts, and we do believe he should have the capability to go on the over once again. His average over the last 5 is also 7, which is significantly over, which we like to see. But on top of that, guys, the bookies also do have Zac Eflin going on the over as more of the favorable outcome, and we are going to be listening to what the bookies are saying in this situation. So because of those reasons and the way Eflin has been playing, going over 4 of the last 5 games, and especially 4 straight, we do believe he will be able to get it done once again against Boston. So Zac Eflin, 5.5 pitcher strikeouts, 4 more, I think is a great pick overall. Now getting to the next one, we're actually going to head over into WNBA, and we're going to be talking about none other than Kelsey Plum. Now Kelsey Plum, great player, and this for 4 assists, and this one is for more. Now we look at Kelsey Plum, we've actually seen her go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, with one of them actually being a push. Now one of the reasons why we do like this is due to the fact that they do face off against a different matchup. They most recently just did play Chicago, where she was going on the under, and now that they face off against Dallas, we should see more of the over for someone like Kelsey Plum. In the most recent game where they did versus Dallas, she was actually able to get 4 assists, so she did get a push. But now in this next matchup, we should see her be able to go on the over here and get it done, no doubt about it. Her average over the last 5 is only 3.2, but we do believe she will be able to break that streak. And the way she played in that first game in Dallas, she definitely has the opportunity to get around 5 to 6 assists. But, you know, we do believe in this next game, she should be able to get it done. So Kelsey Plum, 4 assists, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Satsa Bamba. Now, Sabali is a great player. It is none other than 5 assists, and this one is for less. Now, when we look at Satsa Bamba, we've actually seen her go on the under in 2 out of the last 5 games, with one of them actually being a push. So she has gone over pretty consistently, but one of the reasons why we do like the under for this is due to the fact that they do face off against the Aces. Now, the Aces are a really tough team, and the Aces actually do rank 4th in assists allowed. Now, she was able to get 7 in that first matchup, but we do believe adjustments will be made in this second matchup, and we could definitely see Sabali go on the under here. So like we always mentioned before, average over the last 5 is 6, but we are going with the opposite, and we do believe an under is a more likely outcome for this situation here, especially in the matchup against the Aces. So Satsa Bamba, 5 assists for less, I think is a great pick. Again, to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Natasha Howard. Now, Natasha Howard is another great player, and this is for 14.5 points, and this one is for less. Now, when it comes to Natasha Howard, great player, but she has gone under in the 3 out of the last 5 games, and also has gone under in the most recent game where they did face off against the Aces, and now they face off against the Aces again. Now, Aces are a great defending team, and you definitely got to respect that. They do rank 2nd in points allowed, but on top of all that, we do believe Natasha Howard probably will go on the under, not only just because the most recent game she did only go and get 11 points, which was under the line, but on top of that, we do believe since Natasha Howard has a big role for this team, Las Vegas Aces tend to really like to send doubles or really make strategies towards these star players, and that's where we could see Natasha Howard really struggle, especially on the scoring side of things. So her average over the last 5 is also 12.8, which is below this line. So with all those things being said, we do like the under for it, and we are sticking to it. So Natasha Howard, 14.5 points for less, I think is an absolute steal. Again, to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Jackie Young. Now, Jackie Young is a great player, and this is none other than 17.5 points, and this one also is for less. Now, when it comes to Jackie Young, she has gone on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games. Now, they face off against Dallas in this matchup, which could actually be, you know, a bit of a tougher one for someone like Jackie Young. So even though Jackie Young is a big offensive threat for this LVA team, or Las Vegas Aces, we do believe she will probably struggle against Dallas Wings. She did have a great game in that first game, and we do believe Dallas are going to be making adjustments to restrict her to as many points as possible. So because of those reasons, we definitely will see a new defensive strategy from someone like Dallas, or the team from Dallas, and we actually could see Jackie Young struggle from the field. Now, a lot of the bookies also think so as well, that this line is a little bit too high now, and there's more value actually to go on the under, and that's why we are sticking to it. So Jackie Young, 17.5 points for less, I think is a great pick overall. Now, getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than her teammate A'ja Wilson. Now, when it comes to A'ja Wilson, this one is for 24.5 points, and this one is for more. Now, when we look at A'ja Wilson, we've actually seen her do a great job going on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games, and not just going over, but significantly going over as well. They also face off against Dallas Wings, who rank 9th in points allowed, which should give a huge opportunity for someone like A'ja Wilson to be able to get it done. She shouldn't really struggle too much in scoring, and we aren't really expecting an absolute blowout for her to get out early. We will probably see her take the same amount of shots that she always takes, and if she does have a great shooting shooting night, she can definitely go over 24.5 points very, very easily. So because of those reasons, A'ja Wilson, 24.5 points for more, I think is a great pick. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.